Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Loudguns, and today we're just going to do a quick update on the ships which are available to buy for aUEC as of patch 3.14. So I've previously put together 3 videos covering all the ships which are available to buy in-game for the in-game currency. But when we get new patches like this, which just add sort of a few ships, then I'll probably just do a quick video like this, telling you what they are and where you can buy them, rather than redoing the whole thing. When we get some further changes, so I know, for instance, that Horizon, the cool-looking new landing zone, is meant to be getting its own ship shop. When we get major changes like that and the actual locations all sort of switch around, then I'll probably redo the entire thing. So it's just 4 additional ships today, so without further ado, we'll crack on and take a look at them. So starting with the cheapest and working our way up, we've got the Roc-DS for 176,500 aUEC available from New Deal, which is the ship shop on Hurston. So don't think this is going to be winning anybody's favourite ship of the year award. Probably even CIG view it as a mistake given the price that it's coming at. Only 4,000 more than the single-seater Roc. This is your 2-seater version with an enhanced cargo capacity, but really it's functionally inferior to its little brother. But immediately more interesting, at 546,027 credits, is the Tumbril Nova, the tank. It's a 3-person tank with a size 7 ballistic cannon attached to it. I, for one, am really looking forward to getting a bunch of these and having a good old-fashioned tank battle on the surface of one of the moons. But that said, sort of just looking at the price, it is worth highlighting here how badly ground vehicles of all kinds translate from dollar or sterling prices over to aUEC. So ground vehicles for sure are something which I would definitely leave to buy in game. So assuming that you've bought yourself a tank or two, you're going to want something to carry them, so that's when the Hercules Starlifters come in. So we've got the C2 available for 4,925,500, and that's from Astra Armada on Area 18. The price of this one surprised me quite a bit, came in quite a bit cheaper than I was expecting. So it's got 696 SCU of cargo, which makes it the largest cargo carrying ship in the game currently. It takes that mantle from the Drake Caterpillar, which carries 576 SCU, so 120 less. And that ship is available for about $250,000 cheaper. So if you're just looking for something to bulk haul cargo, sort of be it from trading or mining at the moment, then this is probably the ship I'd recommend. And you get the added benefit of being able to transport tanks. The M2 Hercules Starlifter is 5,225,300 aUEC, and that's from New Deal. So this is basically the military version of the C2. It sacrifices a bit of the cargo. It's got 522 SCU versus the 696, but it can still carry 2 tanks, and you get the added benefit of more guns, space for an additional crewman to operate the remote turrets. The kitchen and the recreational area from the C2 are replaced by a barracks for your the troops who will be manning the tanks that you're dropping into a combat zone. So if you're looking for a more dedicated tank dropship, then maybe the M2 is the one you should consider. So that was just a short and sweet rundown of the new ships and vehicles that are available in 3.14. Hopefully give you something to keep saving your credits up for ahead of the new patch dropping. I found it really interesting where they've positioned the prices of the Hercules Starlifters. So they're cheaper than I expected, but then I have sort of kicked myself and just reminded myself that the prices are probably more set around their end game potential. Probably CIG don't want to move them a lot. So the Starlifters, while sort of I've been using mine, I've got one for a loaner for my Bunno Merchantman. And it is sort of for the job I'm using it for at the moment in the verse. Taking my refined goods, carrying them down to a planet. The VTOL is great, makes it fly better, carries more than my Caterpillar did. But that's pretty much the end game potential of the C2 and the M2. Ferry cargo and carry the tanks. So everything they can do is in game at the moment. The Caterpillar, however, is planned as a modular ship, so there's going to be a lot more potential use cases for it, and that's probably why the prices are a lot closer than maybe you would imagine based on their functionality today. I think it's kind of the same for the Mercury Star Runner, for instance, sits at about 4.9 million now. It's a great daily driver. It's one of my favourite ships to look at, don't get me wrong. But current in-game functionality isn't that much better than a Freelancer Max, for instance. The Max actually carries a bit more cargo. You can get the same size of quantum drive into it, so it can get you places just as fast. But then the MSR's got all of that latent sort of data gameplay to come, and so I think that's why its price is set that much higher. So thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you do like this sort of content, then please consider hitting subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And until next time, I'll see you out there.